Almost 7 years ago now, my uncle Rory set out from his girlfriend Janice's house in Glasgow to ride a motorbike up to my father's house at Lochair. He never got there.
What do you want me to do?
Find out where he is.
Prentice, what I feel for Margot has got nothing to do with conservatories, nor with you for that matter. What do you want me to do, drag it down to the loch and burn it in another of your pseudo-religious ceremonies?
You never changed, did you, Dad? Mr. Bloody Rational. Tell you, Lou, I just love that woman.
And he was coming over all mysterious and saying that there was someone here who was having the wool pulled over their eyes. Had been for a long time. And that their name was...
McCone.
I don't want you to think that I'm trying to seduce you or anything. Do you think Rory's... Do you think he's away the Crow Road?
My father, my uncle, and my brother were all writers in their way, and they all stuck religiously to this rule. Write what you know. It gives you immediacy, command, a depth of truth that your audience will find impossible to resist.
Where was it? Oh yeah, my little brother, right? He just cannot get a woman. His sex life is zilch. It's like sad, you know? Anyway, last week he phones me up. He's finally acquired a woman prepared to have sex with him, but he's having a few problems. Anyway, I go round asking what the problem is. He says, oh, she won't stop going down on me. What do you suggest? So we get him a puncture repair kit. She's holding her hair just fine now. You shouldn't laugh.
Is that right, Prentice?
No,
Gav, it's called artistic license.
I mean, some bastard had a very sick mind.
He's right about one thing. You have made a lumbering living memory. Apart from Auntie Janice.
She's not really my auntie.
I can't believe you had sex with someone over 40.
Oh, hey, that's creepy, man. No way.
Lewis McFadden. Happy New Year. Good night!
Right, now do you mind? I'm trying to write an essay here.
Back on. Come
on, Brent. The NBA's on Sky in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Christmas. You haven't done a stroke all year. Why start now?
He's right.
Relax, for fuck's sakes.
Aye.
Owners are on income support
for Scotland.
Not that. Do you mind?
Next. It's to cause people to think.
No.
Whoa! Here comes Heidi.
Leave it alone.
The breeze will soon lose nerve inhibitions. Watch out, Heidi. You don't want to get burnt. So out comes the queen. Before you know, she's oiling her assets, making sure everything's well rubbed in. Yes, we know it makes sense. Those foreign beaches certainly raise the temperature. Before long, the earth will relax in the way. Free to romp as nature and our lucky cameraman intended.
Verity?
Hi, Prentice. Happy Christmas. I'm driving up to Uncle Fergus's for New Year. Do you want a lift?
Verity, look, would you mind doing something for me?
Wouldn't we like her to give us a lesson?
Guys!
Then we could appreciate
Guys!
efficiency Austrian.
I'd like you to meet Verity.
Hi.
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 What are you doing tomorrow?
Now, what can I do for you, Verity?
I'm driving up to Gallina for New Year. Do you want to come?
Well, the thing is, I've got this essay to write.
Come on, I've got the BM downstairs. You won't regret it.
Well... It only comes once a year. OK. I'll just get my stuff.
I was far too happy.
Right, lads. Happy New Year. Enjoy your basketball.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, and
Fuck. What a surprise. I mean, I was thinking of going home. Felt great, Benji.
Ta.
Nice motor.
Yeah. Your Uncle Fergus bought it for me to go around customers. I've got another surprise for you, Brent.
What?
Hey, bro! How's it going? Nice. Just got in from Melbourne, you know, thought I'd make Mum's year, eh? Come on, let's get going. Yeah, well, just wait until I get a chance to do my real stuff. It's more anarchic, off the wall, you know. What's wrong?
These bloody sussies, you get all put up in them when you're driving. You know?
No, I can't say I do.
Whoa! Shit! Look out!
Sorry, sorted now.
Yeah. What's that about there, Prem?
Sounds?
Sure. What's that?
It's just some old papers Uncle Rory's. Janice gave me them. Something he was working on when he disappeared.
Another travel book?
No, it's... I don't know. But it's a film script, some prose, family history.
What, our family?
Yeah. Things I've never heard anyone mention before. And some poems.
Poems? Doesn't sound like Uncle Rory.
Listen to this. We know this life is merely a succession of brutal images punctuated by relative peace, whose gutsy heaves at first disguised but couldn't hide the secret at Ganach, powering us to our next disgrace.
Ooh, no job at Hallmark cards for him, then.
There's a letter to Sting with it, asking if you'll set the poems to music as part of a concept project.
What, and have that guy with the frisbee in his mouth sing backing vocals? Oh, that is sad. You really did lose it after that first book, eh?
It was easy to joke, but as I got deeper into Rory's papers, it seemed to me that there was less and less to laugh at. I wondered if his memory of a lunch at Galanack was the beginning of the secret.
Kenneth! Rory, good to see you. What do you think?
What is it?
It's my new observatory. They're making the lenses for the telescope in the factory next week, actually.
Must be costing a fortune.
Yeah, isn't it great? I always promised myself an observatory to finish the place off. You remember, Ken?
I remember. Where's Fiona?
She's in the kitchen, I think. Not too happy with me at the moment, as it happens.
I hope you're not mistreating our sister, Ferg. Otherwise we may have to send the boys round.
Wouldn't dream of it, old son. No, you'll stay for lunch. Got rather a nice salmon this morning. What's that turret? It's brand new. Really with a Lorimer building here.
More money than sense, that one.
It's quiet without the girls.
Well, you can't stint on education.
I told Fergus the local school was quite adequate.
Oh, that'll be right. Bunch of pinko liberals filling their heads with socialistic nonsense.
Hang on, Fergus. Kenneth teaches there.
I rest my case. Admit it, Ken, you do fill their heads with socialistic nonsense.
Every chance I get, Ferg.
You see?
For heaven's sake, Ken, stop winding them up. We're just trying them for a term. They promise they can come home if they hate it.
My sister sent Verity there and she's blooming. Diana and Helen need a taste of independence. It's good for them. So, where are you living, Rory?
In a squat in Hackney.
Hackney? How fascinating. Full of pickaninnies, I'm told.
Don't take any notice.
Anyway, I thought you were making a packet out of that travel book. What's it called?
The Deccan Traps.
Uh-huh. Wasn't really my thing. Besides, who needs a book to find out about India? Just go to Bradford.
I thought as far as you were concerned, Ferg, there were too many Indians in Inveraray.
Oh, I don't know. Come the revolution, you'll have me up against a wall.
Without a doubt, Ferg.
Anyway, I always thought you were the writer, Ken. Where's your book?
Well, it's a difficult time, you know, with the kids.
Ship 'em out, man. Get some peace. Can't have little brother beating you.
No, suppose not.
Now, Rory, tell me. Do you shoot?
Pardon?
Shoot. There's a lame hind up on the bend needs taking out. Do you fancy it?
Watch out, Fergus. You'll end up in a book.
I don't think, Sophie. So what do you say, Rory? We go out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I realise now how hard it was for Dad. Rory had no kids, no dead-end teaching job, no ties. He just upped and went to India one summer. When he came back, he had a book. My father was always the provider, the encourager, the protector. Even when they were boys, it seemed.
Must be blocked somewhere. Poke a stick up, Kenneth. I'm telling you, it's no chimney. Just poke a stick up. Chimney's my ass, it's a shithole. No, it's a chimney. It is, isn't it, Kenneth? Don't know, Ferg. I should know, it's my castle. No, it's not, it's your dad's. Well, at least I've got a dad, likely not. The shithole, so it is. You're just a jobby. It's a chimney. You're a big jobby. Beggs is a jobby, a big smelly snobby jobby. Get out of my castle! Go on, I've got to go home now and you can't stay here. Snobby jobby, snobby jobby. You can't catch me, you snobby jobby. Bloody beast. You can't catch me, you snobby jobby. Get out of my castle. You bloody beast. Rory! Hey! Hey! You should be. Where's Rory gone? You see him? Shit! Rory! Rory, get back here! Fergus, help us look for Rory. Come on, Fergus. I've got to go back. Come on. I can't. My father's taking me to the Gymkhana after lunch. For God's sake, Gymkhana. I'm riding my new pony. You big Jessie. Rory! Rory! What's that? Look! Oh, Christ! bloody done it this time. That's old Durbal's hay. Not telling. Not telling, okay? You tell anyone and you're dead. Okay, Ken? No sweat. This is Barry. Look at it go.
People said afterwards you could see the barn burning all the way to Gilphead. By the time the engines arrived, it was too late. Fergus's father never found out who had burned his prize hay barn to the ground. It was the first real secret they had ever been party to. The first and least serious of many.
Prentice! Get here. Uncle Hamish's.
Right.
I don't understand why you don't just go home, Prentice.
Nobody understands. Him and Dad are only talking.
It's a matter of principle.
Through the date, man. Students do not have principles anymore.
No, I'm not a hypocrite. I'll come round and say hello later. Cheers, Verity.
No problem. See you at the castle for the bells?
Aye, sure.
Hey, yo, bro, born in a field. Door.
I'm expecting to see you, Prentice. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hey, my lucky night.
Where, bro?
Never wash these lips again.
Dear Lord, we ask that you direct your retributive vigour upon all godless souls this Christmas, and especially those who, in their folly, purchase small dogs without thought for their future well-being. Bring them through your wrath to understanding that a puppy is not just for Christmas.
Hamish.
Hamish! Oh, woman, you're interrupting the festive energy of the great provider.
I'm sorry, dear, but look, it's Prentice.
Prentice, dear boy. Look, our numbers are swollen. We are a congregation. Archie, Effie, Mrs. Morgan. This is my nephew, Prentice. He is one of us. A believer.
Aye. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
He's getting worse.
I know. I didn't mind when it was just him, but he met those awful people.
Is he still working okay up at the glassworks?
Oh, yes. I mean, during the day you'd never know. Your Uncle Fergus won't hear a word again him. Have you been home yet?
No. I was hoping maybe I could stay here again.
Oh, Prentice. You've got to stop this silly row with your father. He doesn't deserve it.
I'll try and patch up.
You promise?
Aye. I'll go up tomorrow.
Good. Now, look. I've made your favourite.
Cod Creole?
Yes, but they didn't have any cod, so I did it with pilchards.
What is all this stuff? Is it a book? A film? What?
It's a work in progress.
So why don't you come back and finish it?
You do it.
What's the secret?
It's all there. You just have to work it out.
I'm too busy.
No, you're not. Anyway, you promised your gran you'd find me. You're going to speak to Kenneth?
Look, not you as well, please.
You're too hard on him. Who cares about religion in this day and age? And you might learn something.
What? Learn what? Rory!
Mum? Prentice.
Hi, Dad. Good to see you. Mary?
Aye?
Prentice?
Ah, Prentice.
Hi, Mum.
I told you he'd get you. Didn't I?
I got a letter from the bank. Said that you weren't cashing the checks I'm sending. Why not?
It didn't seem right.
And I said it just didn't seem right.
You're not the only one with principles, Dad. Strange as it might seem.
Well, that's no principle, that's just stupid.
Kenneth, stop it. Prentice, what have you been living on?
Bits and pieces. I've got a bit of a student loan.
It's beggar's belief putting yourself in debt needlessly.
Dad, we don't agree on anything.
It doesn't mean that I won't support you.
I don't want supporting. There it is.
Sorry. I've got some work to be done.
Nice one, Prent.
I just don't understand. What's this all about?
It was too hard to put into words. Somewhere along the way, we just lost contact. Maybe it's natural. Maybe it's stupid to think your dad's going to be the soothsayer and comforter all your life.
Dad, I can't sleep.
Oh, Prentice. Goodness sake, it's almost midnight.
I can't sleep. I'm scared.
Come here. Now, look. We're all in the house. We're all shut up together. So what are you scared of? Monsters?
No,
Well, what?
I'm worried he'll think of something bad and make it happen.
Oh, Dafty. Don't get worried about what you think. That's your imagination. It's other people you're scared with that. Come on, sit down now. Just going to finish off.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to write a story.
What's it called?
The Legend of the Mythosaurs.
Are you going to be famous like Uncle Rory?
I don't know. Would you like to hear some?
Is it good?
Well, you could be the judge. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? The Legend of the Mythosaurs, or Where the Cairns Came From. Way back, a long time ago, there were these big, enormous animals that lived in Scotland.
What did they look like?
Well, they were like huge, big, hairy elephants with long necks. And they would swallow these rocks, and they used these to grind up their food. And they usually lived down in the glens. But when they became very, very old, they would climb up to the top of the hills, lie down, and die. All the fur and the skin and their insides all turned into earth, plants, insects, until only the skeletons and the tusks were left. And then in time, the bones, the tusks, turned to dust. And that was blown away in Highland winds until everything was gone, except the rocks which the mythosaurs carried inside them. And they lay in a big pile where they lie to this day on the tops of the hills. And that is where the cairns come from. That's technology to the Americans because we don't put enough money.
Kenneth, what's he doing up?
Look, I'm just telling him a wee story.
Filling his head with more atheistic nonsense, no doubt.
Well, he's my son. I'll fill his head with what I like.
Isn't he bonny?
You could just eat him.
Betty Bays.
It's a pity they have to grow up.
What did you... Mrs. Source?
Yeah, monkey. Yes, they're real. Because they're in my head. And now, they're in your head.
Like God is real and Uncle Hamish, you said?
Aye. But they're all just stories. Like Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. That's the beauty of it. Good night.
It's a good story, Dad.
Thanks.
Dennis, Mama! Hey, come on in.
How are you?
All right.
Happy Christmas.
Good too. Listen, I'll say hi, Mum. She's in the kitchen.
Okay, come through. Hello, Mrs. Watt. Happy Christmas.
Oh, Prentice. Nice to see you, son. Callum, get your filthy fingers out of that cake.
You and Ashley's boyfriend?
No, yes, no. And you mind your own business.
Full house.
I'm Uncle Lucky's over from Australia. Everybody's up to see him. Big family gathering.
All right, Print. Hey, how's it going? Not bad. Where are y'all sleeping at all? God knows, me and Ash are trapped in the caravan. It's like black hole of Calcutta here at night. Here, you want a beer? Ah, cheers. How'd you get a new job?
Yep, I'm moving on up. Assistant Programme Controller. You're sending me to London. Listen, while you're here, there's something I want to show you. Something's apprentice, and I want you all to go in very, very good and to go upstairs for 5 minutes and not come back down, okay? Yes, Auntie Ash. Hurry up.
Can you go?
Thank you.
Right, do you want to tell me?
Do you remember that guy I was telling you about? The one I met in Berlin?
The mysterious man in the jacuzzi.
Aye. The one that said he knew something about your family.
Well, I don't think you're in much danger. There'd been quite a lot of Croatian activity along the valley. I think the Serbs just took fright when they saw the cut.
That's my boy.
You sure?
Definitely. I think he must have been covering the European summit. We just got talking, and when he realised where I was from, he said that stuff about a family in Lochgare having the wool pulled over their eyes.
What hotel was this?
The Schweizerhof. Why?
Don't know. It's strange.
Why?
Oh, there's something going on in my family and I can't work out what it is. It's funny. His face seems familiar somehow.
Well, you stop that bloody fight. Now pack it in, I'm telling you. Who gave you the bloody sweeties anyway?
I'm sorry, Uncle Lucky. I just wanted to use a video.
No, it's all right, Ash. I just don't like them eating shitey stuff.
You remember Prentice McCohen?
Aye. Are you all right, sir? Is this your man?
Prentice? No.
Nice to see you, Mr. Watt.
Wow. How's your father? Is he still writing his books?
Aye.
You look like him. Well, tell Ken I was asking for him, eh?
Aye, OK, but aren't you all coming up to the castle for the bells? Uncle Fergus said everybody's welcome. I'm sure Dad'd love to catch up with you.
No, I don't think so.
What did I say?
God knows. I don't think he likes your Uncle Fergus. So, Prentice, is the delectable Verity going to be at this bash?
Yep.
And you've come round because you need to get drunk before we go up there?
You read my mind.
Dean!
Aye?
Man here needs to get drunk.
Right, just coming.
I mean, what's the big argument?
Dad's angry at me because he gave me the freedom to think for myself, and now he doesn't like what I think.
But Prentice, it's not even as if you believe in Christianity, do you?
What?
Christianity? You don't believe in it?
I don't know. I want to believe in something. Not God. Some kind of force in the world. I mean, we can't just be a bunch of particles all swirling about. There must be more than that. Some kind of structure. A meaning to birth and death and everything.
You need a woman.
Yes.
Come on. Dean, cheers. See you later.
Have a nice time at the party, Happy New Year.
You see, the thing is, I've always found you incredibly attractive, and I was thinking maybe later on we could go up to your room, rip each other's clothes off, and make mad, dangerous love until dawn.
No.
No?
No, you've got to at least offer her dinner before it gets dangerous.
I'm an impulsive kind of guy.
Oh, she won't buy it.
But what should I say? Come on, tell me.
The key that unlocks the magic box.
Aye, that's it.
Well... Helen!
Ashley! Oh, Prentice, I thought you'd never get here. Come on, 5 minutes to the bell. Just dump your clothes. Drinks upstairs, Ash. Just in time for Dad's speech.
Is Verity here yet?
Oh, she's around somewhere. See you up there.
You're gonna, you know, get me into Verity's magic box.
Later, Prentice. It's party time.
Prentice, how nice to see you.
Uncle Hamish, you enjoying the party?
Well, the great benefactor has indeed smiled upon me and sent me a bottle of Fergus's 12-year-old malt. Care to join me?
Nah, I'm just looking for Verity.
Ah, yes. Charming young woman. Revolutionised the sales division. Is she the object of your affection?
Kind of.
Excellent. Well, if you deserve her, dear boy, she will be sent to you.
You think so?
Oh, quite certain. Just as I'm certain that God intends you to obtain another bottle of this amber nectar for me.
I'll see what I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mr. Fergus Orwell.
Fergus.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? There's just a few minutes to the bells. I'd like to welcome you all here, family, friends, and employees of the Gallenach Glassworks. My darling wife, Fiona, always used to say this castle should be a happy place, full of folk and bustle. She would have been so very happy to see so many familiar faces here tonight. So, charge your glasses, join with me in a toast, and have a very good New Year. To friends and family.
Mrs. McFadden?
Oh, Prentice, son, it's nice to see you. Eppie, stop eating the savoury bites. Those are quality canopies, no food likes you.
Uncle Hamish wonders if the great provider can spare another bottle of whiskey.
Oh, that man. Well, you need to go into the cellar. It's there, first door on your left. The lift's beside the door. If you touch another...
Happy New Year.
Something bad happened last night. Just can't quite.
You saw the woman you love wrap herself around your richer, wittier and better-looking brother like cling film around a sausage roll? Will that be it?
Christ.
Does this mean you're going to go home and shag my girlfriend again?
I've told you. That was just a casual thing. This is different. I love Verity. What am I going to do about that?
You must think of it on the toilet.
Pardon?
Imagine it on the cludgy. Does wonders for damping down the old nether regions.
Shit.
Yeah, you got it. Now, let's get back to me.
Jesus Christ, leave me alone, will you? I've got my own problems.
Who's in there?
Dad?
On the cludgy, son. Never fails.
What are you doing? I thought I heard your voice.
Must have crashed out here last night.
Well, I think you should have. After your speech at Fergus's party.
My speech?
You're lucky Lewis didn't throttle you. Verity was practically in tears.
What did I say?
Oh, nothing really. Just announced that your brother and Verity were visiting a place which you described as a shag city, mentioning the fact that you had prior claim to adjusting the young lady's suspenders on the basis that you worshipped the ground that she walked on.
No.
Yeah, and I think your 200-strong congregation were able to work out what doing the Delta Foxtrot with the old earth-moving equipment appertained to before you finally became incoherent and, as they say, left the building.
God, no.
What is up with you, Brent?
Why do bad things happen? You know everything. Just tell me that one.
It's just the way things go.
That's it. Your sister's dead. Gran fell through the conservatory roof. Your brother's been missing 7 years, probably dead. And that's just the way things go.
No, he's not dead.
What?
He's not dead.
How do you know that?
Come on. Got something to show you.
Mum, I'm sorry.
It's not me you need to speak to, Prentice.
Is he up?
Went to Edinburgh first thing with Verity.
Oh. Happy New Year.
I hope so. I really hope so.
No. Somebody sends me one of these through the post every 3 or 4 weeks.
And you think it's him?
It's a signal. It's about something that happened to us when we were boys. It's a secret we kept.
And you never thought to mention this?
I didn't want to stir things up.
Stir things up? What things? Why didn't you try to find them?
Prentice, when Rory disappeared, I was up and down that Loch Lomond road so many times. I thought maybe he'd come off his bike over a wall into the water. I checked every glen. I looked.
But you let this go?
I figured he has his reasons.
What possible reason could there be?
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get away from the family.
And you let him do it?
Prentice, you can't always know the cause of everything. Why bad things happen.
Why not?
Oh, Prentice. Prentice, there's a big universe out there. I miss my mother. I miss Fiona. I wish Rory was here. But I don't pretend to be able to explain and understand everything. And that's the trick your Uncle Hamish is playing on you. He's trying to make you think that you can understand the universe. Well, you can't. It's the same trick that every religious nutter has been pulling for centuries.
Leave him out of it. He's off his head. But at least he thinks there's some kind of system to everything.
All right. So because you've got a system, you can come to the conclusion that there's some geezer up there with a long, flowing grey beard who's going to tell you whether or not you get off with Verity Walker.
You think you're the fount of all knowledge, don't you, Dad?
I can't talk to you, Prentice.
You don't want to find Rory. It suits you better that he's not around anymore. He was a better writer than you and you can't stand it.
I think my father's beliefs fenced him in all his life. He envied Rory's adaptability, his grandiose plans, his women, the easy friendships his brother casually formed with the most unlikely people, confidences he was never party to. That strange shooting expedition, for instance. I found an account of it on the train back to Glasgow, shoved in near the back of Rory's papers.
My Christ, it takes the edge off.
It surely does.
Any good for hanky-panky?
It can be.
God knows, it could do with something to loosen Fiona up a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's... I hope you don't mind me talking about your sister like this.
It's all right.
She never really... Oh, fuck it.
What's that?
Rats. In the ceiling.
What are you doing?
Listen to them.
I guess I don't think that's...
Come on. Let's nail the bastards. Come on, give me a hand. Just you and me, Rory.
Right. Where are they?
In the ceiling.
Ferg, you all right? What's the matter?
Oh, God, Rory. I've got to tell someone.
Tell me what?
You've got to swear never to tell a word. You've got to swear on your life.
I swear. What is it, for God's sake?
You sure you don't mind me talking about your sister?
It's okay, come on. Come on, you can tell me. It's okay, come on. Come on, you can tell me.
Partick Cross. This is Partick Cross. Passengers for Queen Street and the Underground, please change here. Street platform 2.
Sorry. God's sake,
Oh, yeah. Bloody idiot.
Gav?
Prentice, I wasn't expecting you back. I've been using your room. The bed's more comfortable.
Evidently. You going to tell me who the lucky lady is you're shagging in my bed?
Hi, Brent.
Auntie Janice?
Look, it's not Gavin's fault. But I came round looking for you and... well, we got talking in that...
How did it go with Verity?
I hate my life.
I'll put the kettle on.
He's a nice guy.
This came for you. I thought it was a Christmas card, so I opened it. Should have finished that essay, Brent. Still, you can't chuck you out just like that. There's always the appeals committee.
You did what?
I was just going out the dedications. Nobody noticed I'd worked my way through 20 copies.
For Christ's sake, man, why?
Don't know. Seemed appropriate. Shit didn't really hit the fan till they got me into the back office. Found 3 copies of David Hume's Treatise on Human Nature stuffed down the back of my jeans.
What were you going to do with them?
Sell them, of course. I need the money.
Just what sort of dickhead are you, Prentice? What are your parents going to think? Oh, that's just it, isn't it?
What?
This is your way of rubbing his nose in it. You're just a Wayne, really, Brent, aren't you?
Ashley, you're taking it far too melodramatically.
I'll give you some fucking melodrama if you don't start behaving like a fully evolved, sentient being. That's him. Paxton Mar. He's here.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. Give me the matches. Okay. Sit here. Don't come over till I see if he recognises me. Last time we met, I was wearing a micro bikini in a hotel sauna.
No.
Don't come in. I haven't finished with you, by the way.
Okay. So, I can't find out anymore. I've rung every lost property in the south of Scotland. Loads of Rory's stuff is just gone. And I lost that scarf Darren gave me too.
The Mobius scarf?
Aye. Sorry.
Hey, it was your scarf shit for brains.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, let me get this right. You think that Paxton Mar's sending books of matches to your dad to make him think that Rory's not dead?
I don't know. Maybe Rory's sending them. Or he's getting Paxton Mar to do it for some reason. Maybe it's some kind of signal. The only other person that knew about the barn burning down was your Uncle Lachlan.
My Uncle Lachlan? What's he got to do with this?
Christ, I don't know. I don't know anything. God knows why I'm even bothering with all this. I've got my own problems.
You're not wrong, Sonny.
You're smart, aren't you?
Aye.
You haven't tossed your whole life away.
No. Not yet, anyway.
How did I do it? How did I fucking do it?
Never mind. I still love you.
Do you?
Okay, I like you.
Like? Is that all?
You're clutching at straws here, Prentice. Going to bed with me is not going to make you feel any better.
I might feel a bit better.
Prentice, just to summarise, you've no money. You're about to be chucked off your course and done for shoplifting. You obviously haven't had a bath in recent memory. And you're generally acting like a total prat because some rich floozy gives you the bum steer. Call me old-fashioned, Prent, but I just don't find that attractive in a man.
I'm unhappy.
I tell you what we're going to do. You and me are going back to your flat with this bottle of whiskey I just happened to have in my bag. We're going to get filthy drunk. And if I haven't got some sense out of you, by the time we finish the bottle, I'm going to break it over your thick fucking skull. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Now walk.
So, this Auntie Janice still shagging Gavin?
Been hard at it non-stop for 2 weeks. Should be coming up for air round about now. Auntie Janice?
Oh, Brent.
What's wrong?
Prentice, you've got to ring home. It's your dad.
Okay, I'll ring in the morning. It's fucking crazy.